Hi, this is Jess Markowitz, your Cincy Independent Director. Why do I always delay on that one? Anyways, this morning I was thinking about why so many people tend to kind of push off their business. And, why did they join in the beginning? And usually 99% of the time is because people are looking for some extra income. And yes, the extra stuff, free trips and Cincy family, you meet great people, get out of the house, all those things we've talked about before are obviously amazing bonuses. But initially, we all tend to spend that $99 because we're looking to add a little bit more income to our financial situation, whether it's just to put money not have to use the money that we work for all week so we can go get our nails done, or so you can go get a new outfit whenever you feel like it, or maybe pay some bills like a car payment, or put your kids in baseball. Like that was one of my goals. Whatever it is that you're thinking, I mean, everybody can use some more income. Yeah, I'm always thinking about, why do we have so many people that have joined and haven't done anything with their business? That's like my biggest question. But I was really thinking about it lately, is that a lot of people don't take advantage of this opportunity truly. They buy the kit, so they take that step, but then they don't know how to manage their time in order to work the business into their normal day schedule. So, which is a totally valid reason. It's something that most people, I mean, you can't just be born knowing how to do that. So I wanted to talk about the 4Ds. I actually did a training about a year ago, to be honest with you. I've been in the company for 2 years, and it was until I did this training, and back then we had an extra little link in our workstation that was called the Cincy library. And they would add some trainings from other entrepreneurs and life coaches that were just great videos to let us watch. And I watched this video, and I'll be honest with you, because it's not there anymore, I don't remember who conducted the video, but it was on the 4Ds. Sorry, my dog is out in her cage kind of tearing things up back there. Anyways, the 4Ds. And I've done some training in our Facebook group page. There was a training call I did on this last year. And so if you want to listen to that as well, I would definitely recommend, because I may have mentioned something in there that I forget today. So in our file section of our group, Jesse's Angels Saving Lives group page, just go under Monday training calls and just scroll down, look at the subjects, and it'll say 4Ds. Anyways, what are the 4Ds? 4Ds: delete, delay, diminish, and delegate. Okay, not necessarily in that order. Probably as far as priority is delete, delegate, delay, and then diminish. Okay, so delete. What does that mean? Delete the things out of your life that do not have to happen. For instance, the first thing that I did was I deleted television. Now, you're probably going like, what? Because that's unfortunately, and I'm going to say unfortunately, a large percentage of Americans today sit and watch over 16 hours of television a week. Over. I think that I said that statistic that's a little bit low. I think it's actually like 45 hours. I should have. But if you Google it and the average of how many hours an American watches TV, it's actually ridiculous. I think it's like a cumulative, like a work week. But it's way too much. Because when you think about it, what are you doing? You're sitting there watching somebody else live their dreams as an actor, or challenging themselves on some X Factor or the Fear Factor. They're out there seizing the day, doing what they want to do with their lives, making money off of you by watching their show, whether it's a reality show, off their drama or whatever, or like Fear Factor, challenging themselves to become, get over their fears and become bigger and better people. Meanwhile, they're making money off of it. What is that doing for you? Nothing. It's definitely not putting money in your bank. So I have to tell you, yes, I love television. I love a good movie. I love good TV shows, but everything is better in moderacy. So if you can designate a day or even two, I mean, I'm not saying cut your whole, I know a lot of people can't just do cold turkey, but if you could say, this day and this day at this time, I watch my television shows and I catch up. I have to tell you, it's so much more enjoyable than sitting and watching it every single day, from the time you get home after dinner until you go to bed. I promise you, because then it just becomes like what you do and there's nothing exciting about it because it's just a part of your day. But when you do it and make it a treat, like remember when Saturday morning cartoons used to be exciting for us because we didn't get to watch cartoons all week. So Saturday morning was awesome because we got to get up, not have to get dressed, go downstairs and watch TV. Remember that? It's the same idea. It's because it's in moderacy, so it's so much more enjoyable. So delete things that are not making you money and delete things that don't need to be happening. Like if you are one of those people that offer to do everything for everybody else, but it doesn't do anything for you, except for maybe make you feel good that you're helping, which is a good thing. I'm not saying stop being generous, but if it's not helping you get to where you need to go, you need to learn to say no. If it's going to alter your future and alter your achievements in your day by not achieving all the things that you've set to achieve that day, like all your goals that you'd like to achieve, it's going to put a gap in that or a wrench in that, then you need to learn to say no and delete that out of your life. Like if somebody says, hey, can you pick up my kid across town because you're available and I'm not. You need to be able to say no if it's not going to fit into your schedule and it's going to mess up your plans to achieve your goals that day. Life isn't going to be over. They're not going to hate you. And if they do, you know what? That's selfish because you need to put yourself and your family as a priority. The second one. So that was delete. Delete the things that do not need to be in your life and are not making you money. Delegate. This is something that's going to be very hard for a lot of women because women love to do everything themselves because we tend to just do that. We turn into mommy mode or wife mode or just woman mode and just tend to take on the world ourselves. But that's not healthy. We do need people's help, and which is also going to open up your time and your availability to get things done. When you're trying to do everything else and everything that everybody else is supposed to be helping you with, which is part of their life as well, there's no way that you're able to get things done that you need to get done. So delegate things that you personally don't have to be doing. Now, calling your customers, which you're the one that has the relationship with them, obviously something you have to be doing. But putting a label on a catalog can be anybody. So delegate that to them. Or doing the laundry or mopping the floor. Delegate it to other people so you can get done what you need to get done in order to build this business. Now remember, the first 2 years of a business is the hardest because you're building. So there's going to be sacrifice. There's going to be, more work. Well, I'm not even saying more, but it's going to seem harder because you're learning it. And it's something that you haven't been implementing in your life before. So of course it's going to be the hardest time. But if you learn to delegate to other people and have them help you, it's a family business. So they can help you build the business as well. And they feel like they're contributing because they're washing the dishes, which takes 20 minutes of your time. You could be getting 20 minutes of phone calls in. So learn to delegate tasks to other people and be okay. It is okay. Release yourself from the fact that you don't have to be Superwoman. You don't have to do everything. Okay. Delete, delegate, delete, I just went brain dead. Delete, delegate. Oh gosh. Okay, let's go to diminish because delay. Okay, delay. Delay the things in your life that don't need to be done right now or today. So that's learning how to prioritize. What has to be done today? Is there a deadline on this specific task, on this project? If your family is coming to stay with you tomorrow, then obviously cleaning your house and preparing for them is a priority instead of preparing for a Scentsy event that's going to be in 2 weeks. So obviously learning how to prioritize. Or if your family is coming in 2 weeks and you have an event in 2 days, but you're busy cleaning your house, scrubbing your house down because they're coming in 2 weeks, that is obviously your priorities are mixed up. You should be focusing on what needs to be done now because this is the next priority. This is going to be on, if today is Monday, but you have a show on Wednesday, but you're dealing with something that doesn't need to be tackled for another couple weeks or even a couple days after this event, that is what is your priorities are going to be mixed up. So you have to delay the things that don't have to be done, and that gets us to our next one. Diminish the things that do. Meaning, get the things done. Diminish the things on your priority list. But that means you have to be setting goals and list the things that have to happen each day, each week, each month. This is going to be able to be applied to everything in your life, not just your Scentsy business, but as you can see, prioritizing with cleaning the house and, doing your laundry. So I'm not saying your life has to be turned upside down. It probably will until you learn these 4 Ds and utilize them. Because believe me, it did for me. Dishes were stacked up. The floor didn't get mopped for a long time. Laundry started piling up because I didn't know these 4 Ds and I didn't know how to implement them. But now I implement them into everything I do. So I think, what needs to be deleted? What can I delete that will relieve me from some time and some stress? Who can I delegate to? What tasks that need to be done on my list that could be delegated to? That I don't have to be personally putting my attention to it, but it needs to be done. Delay. What can I delay for now that isn't a priority, but does need to be done? So I'm going to keep it on a list, but I'm going to delay it till tomorrow. Put it at the top of my list for tomorrow or next week. And then finally, diminish. What needs to be diminished? Now, I'll give you an example. We are about to be moving. So obviously packing my home, because we're going to be moving in a month, plus I'm going away for a week. It was already planned to Costa Rica because of our incentive trip. Thank you, Scentsy. But that's already planned. Flights are, I can't say I'm not going now. So I have to use these 4 Ds in order to make sure that my business is running smoothly, my home is running smoothly, but also I'm packing, and so we will be ready to go by the time we come back from Costa Rica, because we're going to be closing on our house, doing our final walkthrough the week after, and then closing the week after that. So these 4 Ds have to be implemented in order for everything to get done. I hope this really does help. I have also the 4 Ds written down in our files section. Don't think that just because you listen to this video or listen to the training call that I referred to you or watch these, that it's going to be, okay, your life is yes, it's going to make a lot of sense, and you're going to probably think about things that you can implement fast, but it's going to take a while for you to get a system going. But the key to life is consistency. You have to keep trying, you have to keep implementing and putting effort into it, or else it's not going to happen. Your business, even your daily life. But you have to be thinking what's working and what's not. If it's not working, don't do it again, because you're just doing things over and over again that's not working, which making it harder for you to live your life. So start evaluating what is working for you and what is not. Utilize these 4 Ds, which is going to make your entire world change. And this business is going to start working for you the way you wanted it to, whether it was making an extra $20 a month or an extra $2,000 a month or more. But the effort has to come from you. You have to try to find a way to make this work, and you're the only one that can do it. But these 4 Ds will help you get there, I promise. Have a great day, and remember to smile, because whenever you're smiling, you could be changing somebody's day completely. Bye, angels.